Hi everybody, I'm back, and today I'm going to show you all how to make sausage, peppers, and onions. Here's what you'll need. First thing that you will need right here, I have some beautiful kielbasa. Okay, now I had 2 come in a pack, so I have 4. Okay, you'll need rice, diced tomatoes, 1 green bell pepper, 1 red bell pepper, 1 yellow bell pepper, and a large onion. I just might use another onion because I like onions. Salt and pepper, garlic powder, and parsley. Now, the first thing that we want to do is go in, and I'm going to show you how you need to cut your sausage. Okay? You're going to cut it on a kind of like on a diagonal. So let me show you. See that? Just like that. I'm going to continue to cut, and see the width? That's about the width that you want. Okay? So continue to cut them just like this. All right? Get them all, try to get them all the same size. All right? And then when we do our peppers, we're going to slice our peppers and slice our onions. All right? I'll cut 1 more of these for you. All right? And then I'll show you how you should cut your peppers and onions. This dish here is a very old recipe, one delicious recipe. Everyone loves it. And it has so much flavor. This dish is so quick to make and so tasty. All right, let me show you how we're going to cut our pepper. I'll go ahead and start off with the bell pepper. And cut that top off just like this and take the innards out. Let me go around to my sink. Just kind of pull the innards out and the white parts that's in the middle of the pepper out, because you don't want to digest that part. Get all the seeds out. Then we're going to slice smack down in the middle, just like that, and do nice slices. I'll show you. Just like this, everyone. That's what you're wanting, okay? So I'm going to continue to cut the rest of the sausages, the rest of the peppers. I'm going to put the video on pause, and I'll be back after everything is cut. Be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I wanted to show you something. See how I cut them long ways like this? What I'm going to do is go ahead and once I get it sliced, cut it in half, okay? Because I don't want them to be very, very, very long. Okay? So once you get them nice and sliced, you cut them in half, okay? I didn't want to leave that out. Be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Now I have my peppers and my kielbasa sausage sliced, and we're going to do the onion just like this. All right? Nothing hard about this recipe. This recipe is so quick. Now, here's the thing. The video will be longer than it takes to cook, because during the video process, I pushed pause, several times, and the video will be longer than what it takes to cook. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and use that second onion like I said. Let me get my onion. All right, let's go ahead, cut this one, and then that's enough. I like a lot of onions. And here's the thing, guys. If you don't like a certain bell pepper, use the ones that you like. If you only like green, use green. If you don't like onions, you don't have to use onions. All right? It's that simple. All right, let's cut this up just like this. And get your slices just like that. Now, meanwhile, I've got my rice done. My rice is done. I'm turning on the skillet right now that I have on medium high so that I can cook these beautiful sausages. Here's my pan, and I have a tiny bit of oil, just enough oil to cook the sausages and the veggies. But the first one that we want to cook first is our sausages. All right. So then we'll turn our camera over to the pan, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, let's go ahead. Our oil is heated up, our pan is heated up. Let's get our sausage in. And what you're looking for, you're looking for a nice golden brown on these sausages. You want to make sure they get a nice color on them. All right, so lay them as flat as you can. I have quite a bit of sausages in here because I'm going to feed 4 of us today. All right. So, and I'm sure we're going to eat this 2 times. All right. And get a nice sear in on that. And then the next ingredient will be our peppers and onions will go in after this gets nice and seared. Be right back, guys, after this starts to brown up. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Our sausages are cooking up nice and beautifully, guys. Let's go ahead and flip them and see what they look like underneath. And now, it's really up to you. Oh yeah, we're getting some nice brown color on there. It's really up to you what kind of sausage you want to use. Because honestly, if you want to use an Italian sausage, if you like to use a bratwurst, a hot sausage, any type of sausage that you want to use, feel free to use it. You don't have to use kielbasa. Myself and my family, we just happen to love kielbasa. It's delicious. So, if you want to use, there's so many different kinds. If you want to use a turkey or a beef sausage, feel free to. All right? See that nice caramelized color we're getting there? And then here's a perfect one, just like that. That's what we want it to look like, okay? Take your time. Patience is the key to good cooking. I say it all the time. It smells so good in here, everybody. This is one of my favorite dishes. Yes, it is. Okay, let's be patient. Let that cook for a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's check the rest. Check our sausages again. Because now they're going to cook very fast from here. Alright? That nice, beautiful color. Now, we don't want them to get black. You know, sometimes you can overcook these and they'll actually, you know, turn too dark. This is beautiful. A few more minutes and we're going to put our peppers and onions in. Look at this, guys. See that? That's what you're wanting. Beautiful. Alright. And I'm actually going to pour a little bit of this oil out before I put my onions and peppers in, okay? Because not only did I put the sausage in the bottom, but our sausage gives off a little bit of oil. So that extra oil that our sausage gives off, I'm going to pour that off. Look at this one. Isn't that, hold on, isn't that beautiful? That's how I want each one of them to look. I'm kind of crowding my pan here, so I just have to work with it. There we go. And on the side, I'm making my husband boiled potatoes. And what I'm going to do with his potatoes, when they're done, I'm going to salt and pepper and garlic powder them. And I'm going to put a little bit of butter on his potatoes. And instead of him having rice under his dish, he's going to have the potatoes because he's really not a fan of rice. And that's okay. Hey, just improvise. If they don't like rice, make them potatoes. If they don't like potatoes, hey, you could put some noodles under there. Right? Anything is possible. Anything is possible when you're in this kitchen. We're getting there. Be right back, everybody. Okay, everyone, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Now, here's what we're gonna do. Nitty gritty? Did I just say that? Yep, I did. All right, here for these beautiful peppers. And I'm gonna turn the heat down a little, all right? And then we're going to also need our onions. Beautiful. All right, now let's go ahead and pull some of our sausages up to the top and get those vegetables down below. Okay, so they can start to cook. All right, and you want to make sure you get your sausages up top because you don't want them to burn. All right, get the vegetables down in there. And when I had the video on pause, what I did, I poured off some of that oil. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. This is what makes me happy. When the food looks good and it smells good, and my mouth is watering, it doesn't get any better than that, right? So now I'm going to go in. I want to grab my garlic and parsley, salt and pepper, and I'm going to season it up. But I'm not going to put too much salt. It's just a little tiny bit of salt, okay? Be right back. Okay, in with our black pepper. I love black pepper. Black pepper has antioxidants in it. It's very healthy for you. Anytime I get a chance to use black pepper, I do. Not too much salt, and I'll show you exactly about how much. Okay? That's a pinch, 2 pinches and a half. All right, and that's all we'll need for the salt. It smells so delicious. I went downstairs and I could just smell these beautiful flavors all through the house. It smells so delicious. And a little bit of garlic powder because I love garlic powder. All right. And when you're making sauteed vegetables, you don't want to cook them too much, because if you cook them too much, what will happen is your vegetables will get mushy and the color will get bland. The color won't be as vibrant as these are. If you cook them perfectly, your colors will stay beautiful and bright and vibrant. See that? I'm telling you, I know that you guys' mouth is watering because mine is. Woo. It smells so delicious in here. And so your onions should start to get translucent. And what translucent is where your onions start to get a little bit clear. All right? And the vegetables will still have some crunch to them, but still be a little bit soft, but not mushy. So that's the texture that we're looking for. When we're almost there with our vegetables, we're going to put our beautiful diced tomatoes in. Okay? Let those cook for a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Now, in with our diced tomatoes. What I'm going to do, see how our diced tomatoes has some water in it? I'm going to pour half of that water off, and I'm going to use the rest of the water that's in the can. Okay? Now what has developed here in the bottom is a beautiful, like between a little bit of oil that was left and the juices from those vegetables, has formed a little bit of like a juice in there, guys. Like a vegetable juice. A little bit of mixture of that oil in there from the sausage. And that's all flavor. Now let's get this in. I'm going to start out with this half a can, and then I'll tell you if I want to put more in. are really cooking in this kitchen, everybody. You hear me? Woo! And so our vegetables are completely done. All that we want to do, I'm going to put just a tiny bit more potatoes, just a little bit. Not said potatoes, but tomatoes. That's about it. Now all that we're aiming to do right now, since our vegetables and our meat is done, we just want to heat through our beautiful tomatoes. All right, just like so. Let that cook for a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, our dish is complete. All right, look at this. Complete, beautiful, tasty. See that broth in there? I don't know if you all can see that. All right, now, if you all know me, you know I love to put parsley on everything because it makes it so beautiful. All right, let's bring this over to my counter and we'll plate up, and I'm going to let you all know what this tastes like. Look at this, guys. Check it out. All right, let's get our plate out and we'll plate this up. Okay, everyone, look at our finished product. Look at this finished product. Isn't it beautiful? All right, now let's go ahead and plate this up. So I have this, and I have white rice that we're going to lay this on top of. All right, and as for my husband, he's going to have these beautiful potatoes. And what I do is I boil those potatoes until they're fork tender. Once they're fork tender, I pour the water off. I put garlic powder, salt, pepper, and parsley, and a nice amount of butter. I put the lid on them and just let that butter melt. Look at this, guys. These potatoes are to die for. You hear me? All right, so that's what he's going to have underneath his. Let me get my spoon, and I'm going to let you guys know what this tastes like. Let's start right there. Let's see, do we have a good picture? Now we do. Now we do. Beautiful. Hold on, let me fix my camera a little bit. Let's plate this up. All right, I want some of this. I want some of that. Oh my goodness. Would you just look at this? I am so happy with this meal. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh yeah. All right, now let's seriously dig in. Give me a fork. Give me a little bit of parsley. Let me get a little taste of my drink here. God bless this meal. Let's dig in. I'm going to let you guys know about every layer of this dish. Look at that right there. Take that first bite for me, guys. Right there, right there, right there. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for. I want a pepper, I want an onion, I want some sausage. Look at this, guys. Take that bite right there. Right there, right there. I know I keep saying it, but we are really cooking in this kitchen. This is one heck of a dish. If you all enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. And that little hint of that tomato really puts a banger on this, guys. I mean, it really, really, really puts a banger on this. It's beautiful. Make sure when you cook your vegetables, don't cook them until they get smushy. Let them have some texture to them. Sausage, peppers and onions 101. It doesn't get any better than this, everybody. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Got a little bit of everything in this bite. Make this dish for your loved ones. They will love you for this dish. I tell you what, if you make this for someone that you've never cooked for, oh, they're going to come back. They're going to come back for seconds, third, fourths, and fifths. If you want them to come back, feed them this. They're going to come running back for this. They're going to come running back for your cooking. And when I cook my rice, I cook my rice in some chicken broth. So even my rice has nice flavor. I cannot stop. Look at that right there. Beautiful. I'm going to ask my son, does he want some? I'll be right back, everybody. Okay. You want to taste this?
Yeah, I'll taste it.
Okay, everybody. This is my 21-year-old. He's going to taste this for the first time. We'll see what he thinks.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. That's great.
Is it?
For real, that's great. Got one more little bite. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. This is a winner.
Oh, that's great.
If you all like this video, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe and tell your friends. Tell anyone that you think loves a good recipe, loves to eat. They should be watching this channel. You don't want them to miss anything. Look at this, guys. Look at this right there. Winner. Winner right here. So simple. So tasty. I literally cannot stop eating this. Ooh-wee. I'm seriously going in on this. I will definitely, if there's some more left later, oh, that's what I'm going to be having. I'm going to taste one of my husband's potatoes. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, my potato. Oh, my goodness. Let's try this again. Potato catastrophe. All right. And as always, God bless. Have a great night And thank you all for watching. Good night.